We'll get to the good gambling stuff in just a moment. Details on the charity play of the week, another half-price play of the day, and 2 more free picks for you as well. But first, guys, a couple of points I wanted to run through. You saw yesterday that the CBS television network secured the rights to broadcast the first half of the NFL Thursday night package next year. Now, that has been the private domain of the NFL network the past few years. Problem was that not everybody had access to the NFL network. To give you an idea, the NFL network right now is only in 70 million homes compared to CBS network in 115 million homes. So some of the games, some of the people out there, you couldn't even watch the damn games. But here's why I am pissed off at the NFL. Now, listen, I'm a capitalist. I have no problem with the NFL selling out their Thursday night package, the first 8 games, which will ironically also be simulcast on the NFL network and the CBS network, right? Kind of bizarre, but CBS will also produce the second half of the NFL package for the NFL network, the second half of the season. I have no problem with that. Everybody deserves to make money. My problem is, what is going to happen to Thursday night programming? Where's the Big Bang Theory going to go? I mean, at 8 o'clock tonight, it's Thursday. I'm ready for the Big Bang Theory. At 10 o'clock, I'm ready for Elementary. Where are my favorite shows going? This is something that should definitely be pissing you off as well today. I mean, this is a problem. What? Are you concerned with the start of the Olympics today? Does anybody care that the Olympics are starting today? You know, I used to be a reporter, but more importantly, I used to be managing editor of a national sports wire service that catered to broadcast clients. So I actually coordinated the coverage of 2 Olympiads back when they were in the same year. What a nightmare. 1988. God, it seems like a lifetime ago. I had so much less gray hair. 1988, yes, the Winter Games were in Calgary that year. Not bad. Calgary, it's Canada, it's North America. It's only like a 3-hour time difference. I could live with that. You know, we had reporters there. You had stringers there. You could call the media center. Everybody spoke with a French accent, but they spoke English. No. Not the case for the Summer Games, though, which were in Seoul, South Korea. What a nightmare they were. I mean, and remember, guys, this was days before you had the internet, before you had cell phones. I mean, you know, if you got things faxed to you, that was like major big league technology back in those days. You didn't have the Dish Network. You didn't have DirecTV. You had ESPN, but they weren't the 24-hour monster that they are now. So, you know, you're relying on your stringers. You're relying on your reporters. You're calling a media center where 1 time out of 10 you might get somebody who speaks English. You're waiting for your reporters who don't have cell phones to use typical old phones. Yes, those things that hung on walls or plugged into those little jacks on the side of a desk. They're waiting in line to call in results for you and phone in stories, or to fax you stories that then you're inputting and sending out to a wire service to everybody else. So when the rest of the world, of course, because remember, there's a time difference, is waking up, they've got all their Olympic results. And I'm sitting there morning, noon, and night watching satellite programming from foreign countries. And remember, this is the day without the little tiny little dish that you're buying at your local Best Buy. You know, I'm talking about when we had 12 10-foot dishes in the back parking lot, hooked up with so many illegal chips so we could get all of the broadcasts in German and Spanish and Japanese and French. And I'm sitting there watching all these programs going, there's got to be a better way. I mean, it wasn't even the lead up to the Olympics that was so bad. It was those 3 weeks where literally I'd work 18, 20 hours days, catch a couple hours of sleep in a back room or on a desk or on a cot, and boom, the next day started. Hated the Olympics. So you will not find me watching any Olympics ever. Period. Done. Finito. No interest in them again. One final thing here I wanted to run by you, and this has nothing to do with sports, but I thought it was something really interesting that I read today that probably 99.9% of you did not come across today. But you saw the story earlier this week that Philip Seymour Hoffman, the actor, unfortunately OD'd. Heroin overdose. I mean, it's a sad story. He's not the first. He's not the last. He doesn't have to be famous to OD on any type of drug. But I thought it was interesting that Aaron Sorkin, you know Aaron Sorkin, he's the guy that created West Wing, noted screenwriter, has a way with words. They worked together on one of Sorkin's projects, Charlie Wilson's War, which is a movie that starred Tom Hanks back in 2007. Well, Sorkin is a cocaine addict. He's been sober since like 2001, but they shared their addiction stories. And I thought it was really interesting that the way Sorkin penned a letter about Hoffman's passing. And I just wanted to read it to you. And it's just 2 sentences, but I just thought it was just so well written. And it's something that elicits a response because it makes you think. And he said that Hoffman did not die from an overdose of heroin. He died from heroin. We should stop implying that if he had just taken the proper amount, then everything would have been fine. And I thought that was just so well written. And then he goes on, he says he didn't die because he was partying too hard or because he was depressed. He died because he was an addict on a day of the week with a Y in it. I mean, that's why he's a great screenwriter. That's the bottom line. And, of course, my phone is ringing right now here in the middle of this report. And if you think I'm going to start it over again, it's my brother-in-law. I ain't answering the phone. So let's get to the other stuff here. First of all, here at the site, half price play of the day cashed in yesterday as you got Jeff Benton's 100-dime winner, and congratulations to him as he scored with 100-dime college basketball winner number 13 out of 17. Stanford, 3-point dog outright at California last night, getting the job done. So congratulations to Jeff on that play. Today, the half price play of the day, turning to Craig Davis for his biggest basketball release in college hoops. His second biggest college basketball play of the season. 75-dime college winner, number 2 in a row on Oregon State and Arizona State. And let me correct myself again. This is actually his biggest play of the year. He's had one other 75-dime play, which ironically 2 Mondays ago you also got as the half-price play of the day. Remember, it was Oklahoma, the 4-point dog, with the easy double-digit win against Oklahoma State. This play, Oregon State and Arizona State, which is a late tip-off. It goes at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, is the half-price play of the day, and you can get it for half price simply by using coupon code, yes, repeat after me, the word HALF, H-A-L-F. That will get you the half price play of the day. Listen, you can save $31 off a single purchase today of anything here at the site, a one-time usage coupon, by using coupon code February31. February31. Which I thought was kind of ironic since February never has more than 29, and that's only a leap year. But hey, I wanted to be funny today. February 31 will get you $31 off a single purchase today. And, of course, today, the charity play of the week. Winner number 27 out of 43. And if you have not yet made your donation after getting Brad Wilton's winner last Thursday, please do so. The information's still here at the site. It's for a little 3.5-year-old boy who had both of his kidneys removed last week and is now struggling with dialysis. His mother is with him at a hospital and a hotel in Corpus Christi going back and forth for dialysis treatments. And the little guy has had a tough time. You can read all about him by clicking on the links here, scrolling down on the page under the video report. Of course, the father with the other 3 children, Lubbock, Texas. You're talking about a 9-hour drive from Corpus Christi. This family has a long road to hoe and certainly can use some type of financial assistance. So please give if you got the play. Today, charity play of the week winner number 27 out of 43 is going to be Jeff Benton's 75-dime release. His interconference total of the year in the NBA, the Bulls, Warriors, over-under. Jeff, after hitting that 100-dime play last night on Stanford, after hitting a big 50-dime play 2 nights ago with Georgia Tech getting the cover against Clemson, he has now made $10 bettors $4,990 over the past 26 days. Today, he goes for winning day number 18 out of 27, and you're going to get the play absolutely free by using the coupon code FREE. F-R-E-E. As a charity play of the week, looks for winner number 27 out of 43. And remember, if the play wins today, then tomorrow I will ask you to make a donation to a family, an individual, somebody in a time of financial crisis. If it loses, hey, it's gambling. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. It's a quid pro quo basis. It's an anonymous program as well. I don't know who you are. I'm just asking you on good faith as good human beings, willing to do good for others. If you get the play and it wins, to make a donation. And the amount of donation you make, it really is inconsequential. It's what you can afford to give. Together, we have created a community of caregivers over the past 2 years, which has easily donated well over $300,000 and maybe $350,000 to strangers. And we've come into their lives and we've helped them. And that should make you feel pretty damn good about yourself. So anyway, those are among the big plays here going today. Brad Wilton, he lost last night, guys. I don't know what we're going to do. He lost the game last night. I mean, so that means He today is only going for winning day number 10, 11 out of 12 and 23 out of 29. I mean, he won 10 straight days and he lost last night. What the hell are we going to do with it? We should just fire his ass. Fire that guy. I mean, that's the bottom line. I mean, $10 bettors have only won $15,260 since July now following him. 49 winner number 7 out of 8 tonight. Penn State and Michigan State. That's what he's got going this evening. Now, as for me, you may recall that I'm in a little bit of a losing streak. 9 straight days I've lost. And why am I telling you this? A customer wrote in a couple of years ago and wanted to know, well, why am I talking about losing? Well, if I can talk about winning, I got to be talking about losing, right? I mean, I believe in total transparency. And since it's my name on the sites, you better believe as general manager, I'm going to talk about my losing streaks more often than I'm going to talk about winning streaks because that's the bottom line. I just believe in totally being out there. And if I can criticize other handicappers and point out their deficiencies, I got to point out mine. And right now, I suck and I don't know what to do. I'll tell you what, and this losing streak all dates back to the night I picked up my wife at the airport a week and a half ago, 9 days ago. Week and a half ago, she was coming back from a week-long gambling excursion. And believe me, when my wife goes on a gambling excursion, I don't think she eats. I don't think she sleeps. All she does is spend morning, noon, and night in front of video poker machines at every single casino she can find from here to Oklahoma and back again. I mean, it's just craziness. I think I got to send her away because I got to blame it on somebody. And I think she came home and jinxed me. She had a horrible week. Lost all the money she had won the week before. I think she's lost all my money too. I mean, it's just been dreadful. Last night, my best bet was Delaware. It was a 15-dime play. Blue Hens don't get the job done at home against the College of Charleston. I had a smaller 5-dime play on the Portland Trailblazers against the Knicks. I don't know how the hell the Trailblazers hung on for the cover. I mean, I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, they should have lost too. I'm making light of this, but it really sucks. But, the bottom line is, as I noted on my site yesterday, longest winning streak I ever had was a 54-day winning streak. I have unfortunately had 9-day losing streaks before. And guess what? It is a far greater likelihood that I will have 9-day losing streaks in the future than I will ever have another 54-day winning streak. That ain't never going to happen again. So hopefully tonight, they do say a clock, even a stop clock is right twice a day. I obviously must not have that clock. I must not have ever come in contact with that clock. We will try. And naturally, did I not give you a free winner yesterday on Wichita State? Of course. Did I not give you a second straight trap game to be aware of when I told you everybody and their brother would be on St. Joe's, but St. Louis would be the play? Naturally. Did I use either one of those plays as my best bet? No, we did not. So maybe tonight I'll try to rectify that. I'm going to try to hit my best bet, and forgive me in advance, but if I lose these free picks and win my best bet, you don't know how happy I will be to break the 9-day losing streak. But first game tonight, Cleveland State. We're 2.5 points earlier today. Now it's down to 2. Cleveland State's middle of a 4-game road trip. They opened up with wins in the first 2, 82-68 at Eastern Illinois, and then 86-78 at Detroit last Friday. So it's a well-rested team. They're at Oakland tonight. That's Oakland and Michigan, okay? I think Oakland University, they're located in Rochester, Michigan, perhaps. I've never been there, but that's what I think I recall. And by the way, quick, in case you happen to be on Jeopardy, what is Oakland's nickname? Come on. Answer is the Golden Grizzlies. The Golden Grizzlies, yes. Anyway, listen, Oakland's coming off an 86-64 loss at Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Now, they previously, they've done okay at home here this season, but I like Cleveland State. A good defensive team that's really got in its offensive mojo here going of late because Brian Forbes, who's one of their top scorers, averaging around 16.5 points a game, is coming off back-to-back games of 25 and 27 points. Big game for Cleveland State as well. They are 2 games out of first place in the Horizon League behind Wisconsin Green Bay, who they will play again. So I'm going to go with Cleveland State tonight, minus the 2 points to get the job done at Oakland. I think it's going to be a very tight game. I think it's going to be a 4-point game at most, but I think Cleveland State is going to be able to squeak it out. The game that I think you have to be leery of tonight, the trap game, it's going to be the SMU Temple game. Listen, we know about Temple. The Owls had lost 8 straight games before finally winning and covering last week against Rutgers. And then they followed that game against the Scarlet Knights by getting blown out at home 90-74 by Villanova in a game that wasn't even that close on Saturday, okay? Now they find themselves again in conference play on the road in Dallas against SMU. Now, the Ponies just destroyed Memphis with a huge second-half effort on Saturday. Won the game 87-72. They were up by as many as 28 points in the second half, okay? That's how dominant they were after intermission. But here's the thing. You got SMU, not a prolific scoring team, laying 14 points tonight with a big game against Cincinnati coming up on Saturday at home. Now, Cincinnati, of course, has its own big game tonight, putting its winning streak on the line, hosting Connecticut, okay? But SMU's got to be coming off the Memphis win, looking ahead to the Cincinnati contest, shorthanded Temple team. It is just so easy to go, oh, we got this one in the bag. And that's when 14-point lines turn into 9-point victories and the dog covers. So I think Temple is the way to go here. Even though SMU has won 6 of their last 7, even though the Owls have lost 9 of their last 10, I think that is the way to go in that contest. Well, that'll do it, guys. Thanks for partaking today. Let's hope that the Charity Play of the Week wins once more, and I will talk to you again on Friday.